Night, motherfucker. AJ Dubois. Are we? Shit.
You interviewing me?
Hold it.
Thank you.
Where's your red jacket gone?
Red jacket is in my car.
Ooh, you're old. I've got a car. I know what happened last time you was in a car.
No comment.
No comment needed, but those who know, know.
Very few people, and that's how it's going to stay. Right, let's do this properly. This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here at Box Fest, presented by Gold Star. You've already been on stage, Johnny. That you are in amongst some unbelievable names.
How the fuck how have you fluked that one, as Eddie Herman say? I don't understand it. Honestly, I'm very privileged and honoured to be here, and the crowd is really good, and to be on a stage with Derek, one of my heroes.
One of your future opponents.
No, one of my heroes, a legend.
Mate.
Shout out Prize Guy, best in the game.
We always put the prize guy side up on camera when you're on camera, mate.
Prize Guy, the best in the game. You need any competition, from £1 million houses to supercars to winning cash, Prize Guy is the way forward. Bash.
Right, I don't want to keep you too long. Strategical breakdown of how you think Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois is going to go.
You want a strategical breakdown?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't just want AJ's going to hit him in the face.
I'll tell you. You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Two men are going to get in the ring. One's going to be in the blue corner, one's going to be in the red corner. They're both going to have trainers either side. They're going to walk into the middle, the ref's going to, clean fight lads. And they're both going to get in a boxing stance. And they're going to both try and attempt to land jabs and right hands on each other's heads, bodies, sternum, anywhere really, until the other person has been hit more times than them, or they can't be hit no more.
And who do you think that person will be?
I think that person will be Anthony Joshua. But then the other half of me, when I go to bed at night, says, hang on, you've been hit by Daniel Dubois, you know how hard he hits. Literally sent an electric shock through my body when he hit me. If that lands on you with 10 ounces on, that's night-night for most people in the world.
Is he the hardest person you've been hit by?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
The jab's like harder than some people's right hands. A lot of heavyweights' right hands that I've been in with. And when the right hand comes, you don't want to get hit by a second one.
Obviously, I could never dream of getting hit by a heavyweight, but...
Well, carry on like this, you might be.
Do you like genuinely feel it in there? Do you feel like, oh fuck, this is different when it comes to Daniel Dubois?
He's caught me a few times. I've never been dropped by him or hurt or knocked out. But
You've ever been dropped in sparring?
No, I haven't. But what I feel when he hits me is like electric shock going through your body, and then you're conscious to what's going on, but you're like, oh fuck, I better get out of the way now. And you don't want that 2 or 3 times. How
big of an upset in your mind would it be if Daniel Dubois pulled it off, if at all?
It's not an upset because Usyk, he's hung with Usyk. He's dropped Usyk in my opinion. I love Usyk. I'm going to try and find him now and get a picture of him. But he's hit Usyk, and a lot of people. And if you look at the Jared Anderson fight that happened the same night of that in America, shots like that were being given lower. So it's all a lot down to discretion of the referee, which I always respect. But he gave him a great fight, and it's not a shock because these guys, they're 17 stone plus and they can whack. So that's all that matters.
He just punched me. But if I had to push you for a winner, you would go Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, and part of me thinks I love Anthony Joshua as well. If he does well, the whole of British boxing is booming. So we've got to appreciate these nights. Without these nights, there's not many of them. Joshua's not going to be here forever, and he brings a different electricity to the venues. And we've got to savour every moment of this because this could be one of the last times he fights at Wembley.
Do you think you'll ever fight at Wembley?
Yeah.
When you fight Chisora and stop messing about?
It's not my job to call out Derek Chisora.
Here's my impression of Johnny Fisher. Ooh, I wouldn't call him out, but I wouldn't say no to the fights.
Give him a calm down. Give him a calm down.
I'll fight you first. Warm up. Tune-up fight.
Bash.
He's such a meddling little kid, isn't he?
He is.
You and the meddling kids, Scooby-Doo style.
Right. Do you think you could headline at Wembley one day?
I could.
That's the dream, surely.
In a minute, we'd probably sell out about 5% of it. But imagine that. You'd still come, wouldn't you? Would you come?
I might stay at home for that one.
Oh, that is the most bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Oh, I might stay at home. Joe Pugh is like the elite boss soldier of the Wrongful Army.
American Pie being sung in there?
It is being sung.
You want to give us a little rendition?
No, I just want to listen and savour it because Tyson Fury is singing Tyson Fury stuff. Just listen. Magical.
I'm going to talk over it, otherwise we're going to get copyrighted by Don McLean here. Last one. Have you kept up to date with the Eddie Hearn-Ben Shalom beef this week?
You write the book of love. Yes, I have. It's so funny. When I watched Eddie's video, so what did he say about him again? When he was saying, what did he say? I can't remember, but I just remember him going, I only threatened to knock him out. It was only a joke. Like, sorry he took it so offensive, but that was so good. What's Ben Shalom said back?
Well, he hasn't really said anything apart from he said he's going to knock him out on stage.
Who, Ben Shalom?
No. Eddie, he said that obviously
Eddie would knock him out.
Yeah?
Eddie would knock him out, like keep him arm's length, ram or jab, and then crunch the right hand all the way through. And Ben Shalom, I don't know what his chin's like, and I don't know what his bottle's like, but I don't think Eddie's a big man. He's taller than me, a touch taller than me, and
I'd love to see you have a little move around with Eddie.
I think we could move around. Me and Eddie can have a little move around at the Origin. Mark Tibbs can be there, like overseeing it. I think Eddie's got a bit of spice about him, you know. How do you think he'd do against Daniel Dubois? Eddie, do you think he'd last around?
No, absolutely not.
Eddie's granite, you know. I've heard rumours outside Hollywood's nightclub when he was younger. He used to stand on the edge and just nut people as they walked in. Just nut it. Anyone who like gave him a look, like, oh hello Eddie, you alright, Barry? Yeah.
Did Dad tell you that?
Yeah, I heard that. Big John used to be a bouncer at Hollywood.
No, he didn't. That is so much bullshit.
Imagine that. Big John and Eddie Hearn on the door at Hollywood's nightclub.
Imagine if Hollywood's was still going now.
We need to reopen it. We should open a Big John's Hollywood, or call it Big John's. And in the day, it's like a diner with burgers and country music. And at night,
Chinese.
it turns into like a 90s Boss Soldier rave with Let Me Love You for Tonight playing on loop. Playing on loop the whole night, you know.
When are you going to come out to that?
I have. Sheffield.
I know what that.
Hurry up, because...
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later. Leave
See
me
you
alone.
later. Bye.